Hi everybody, my name is Katie at KatieMFitness and today I'm doing a cardio workout. So for this workout today, I'm going to be using weights for almost all of the exercises except for 2. But as always, the equipment is optional. I have 8 different exercises picked out today and I have divided them into 2 groups of 4. So I'm going to perform those exercises back to back and for 2 rounds each group. So I'm not going to move on to that second group until I have finished the first group. All right, so most of these exercises today are standing. There are a couple of exercises that are on the floor, but all of the exercises are low impact. Let's go ahead and start warming up. All right, let's start with 2 steps to either side. And let's add in some shoulder rolls. Roll that front to back. Three more. 2. Last one. And hold it center. We're going to take our feet out to about hip width or shoulder width, and we're going to do 4 twists. 2 are overhead and 2 are to the floor. So twist and reach overhead, twist, reach overhead, and then reach to the floor. All right, let's do 2 more rounds. And last round here. All right, hold it center here and let's jump rope. So you can bounce on the balls of your feet. You can march in place. Now you can add that hop. Even though this is low impact, you can add hops in. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take this out wide. We're going to do some side lunges here. Reach those arms across. Four more like this. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach down. 4, 3, 2, reach it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back across. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Bring that over to the other side and hold. All right, bring it back to the center. Slide your feet in. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Hold it down there at the bottom. Bend your knees. Roll it up. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale forward. Hold it at the bottom. Bend your knees, roll it up. All right, big breath in and exhale, reach to one side. Back to the center, other side. And back to the center. All right, let's do a set of jumping jacks. Again, you can do regular jacks or you can modify this. Again, even though it's low impact, you can add those hops in where you want to. You can always do a couple of regular jacks and a couple of modified jacks. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out here. Big breath in and exhale. Another big breath in and exhale. All right, so that is it for your warm-up. Go ahead and grab yourself a quick drink if you need a drink, and then we are going to get started on this cardio workout. All right, so for this first exercise, go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells. All right, now I'm going to put my mat out for this. All right, so we're going to do a slow burpee and a shoulder press. All right, so get those weights ready in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to step it back. A push-up is optional at the bottom. We're going to step in. We're going to come up, press. We're going to repeat on the other side. So you want to lead out and in with the same leg and press. All right, so I'm going to speed it up. All right, so again, you can add those hops in if you want to. You can hop it out, walk it in. You can walk it out, hop it in. We've got 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, so in between these exercises, keep those feet moving. So we're going to stick with these 2 dumbbells here. Next up, we're going to do a plank with a row. We're going to hop it in. All right, so get ready. Get in that plank position. All right, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to row. We're going to hop it in, back out, row on the other side. So trying not to rock those hips a whole lot. Abs are tight. Take your feet out just a little wider to kind of keep from rocking. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that in. All right, next up we have a side lunge with rainbow arms. So we're going to take it out to the side, circle those weights around, out to the other side. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. And again, you can add in a hop here. So it is low impact. I'm going to keep with this step. Feel free to add those hops in. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Hang on to that 1 dumbbell. So next up, we have travel squats. We're going to do 2 to each side. Then we're going to come forward on 3 for a front lunge with a twist. We're going to go back in the other direction. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 2, and lunge for 3. Step 2, 1, lunge. I'm going to add on to this. Let's do 3 squats, 2, 1, and a front lunge. So 3, 2, 1, and a front lunge. I like that better. 2, 1, and not just because my weight was in the way, in a front lunge. 3, 2, and 1, front lunge. All right, we're going to go down and back. 3, 2, 1. Our abs tight. Good posture. Last time here. 3, 2, 1, and a front lunge. All right, set that weight back on your mat. We're going to go back to those slow burpees. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to step it out. You can add that push-up or not. You can hop it in if, excuse me, if you want to add the hops or not. Keep that going. We've got 3 more. Last one here. Rest. All right. Keep those feet moving. So we have that plank, row, and hop. All right, get ready. We're going to get a drink after this round. In 3, 2, 1. So row and hop, row and hop. So this is the only hop that's in here, but you can step it in, step it out, row, step it in, step it out. Here's 4. Remember, try not to let those hips move a lot. Rocking to either side. Try not to do that. Last one. And bring it in. Rest. All right, we have those side lunges with rainbow arms. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Again, you can add in those hops. This would be a good workout for those days where you're like, I don't really want to hit it hard. And then you get going and you're like, yeah, this feels good. Because you can always add the hops in. You can always do a few with the hops, do a few without the hops. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. So we're going to keep that one weight. We have those travel squats. So I changed it in the first round. We started out 2. On the third one, a front lunge. but I changed it to 3 on the 4th one, a front lunge. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. So squat up, raise that weight overhead, and front lunge here with a twist. Now you could always omit that twist if you want to, and just do a front lunge, 2, 3. You could hold that weight in and just do a front lunge if you don't want to add in that twist. 2, 1, 2 more rounds, that is, 2 more rounds. 1, front lunge, 3, 2, 1, and a front lunge. All right. Keep those weights handy, but set that down, take a break, go ahead and grab a drink. So that is it for our first group, and we are getting ready to move on to that second group. Grab yourself a drink. All right, so keep those feet moving. So this next exercise, we are not going to use a weight. So we're going to do a walk out. We're going to walk it in. We're going to do a curtsy lunge and a leg lift. We're going to alternate our sides. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to walk it out, walk it in, curtsy lunge, leg lift. Other side. Curtsy lunge, leg lift. Keep that going. All right, so I am doing my leg lift out to the side, but you could do it to the front. It doesn't have to be a side leg lift. So you can do a curtsy lunge and a front leg lift. All right, we have 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, now this next exercise I'm going to use a light weight. So I'm going to use 1 dumbbell, and it's going to be a really light weight. Actually, I think I'm going to have 2 handy, but we're only going to use 1 at a time. So it's a supine get up. So I'm going to keep those weights like where my hips would be. So we're going to start on our back. We're going to come up. So I'm going to grab the weight in one arm. We're going to push up, keeping that arm extended overhead, back down, set that weight down, and we're going to repeat on the other side. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So flat, knees bend, arms come up. Grab weight in one arm. Keep that arm extended and overhead, all the way up, back down, and switch sides. Now, you could use 1 weight for this. That is also an option. So that's up to you. I'm going to keep going with the 1 weight. I might change it in the second round. I'm not for sure. Let's do 1 more. and rest. All right. Bring that all the way up. All right, so keep those feet moving. All right, so we're going to use those 2 light weights. Again, we're going to do a squat knee and a cross punch. We're going to alternate the sides. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So squat knee and a cross. Squat knee, cross. Squat knee, cross. Keep that going. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that going. 2 more. Last one here. Rest. All right, now the last exercise for this group is going to be a push-up and 2 crab walks, okay? So you can be on your toes, you can be on your knees. So it's going to be a push-up. We're going to turn 1, 2, and then back to a push-up. Now, preferably, you want to alternate those sides that you turn off to. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So push up, turn. All right, so listen, I turn to my left, or I'm sorry, to my right. So this time, I'm going left. Keep that going. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, bring that all the way up. All right. I'm going to throw in a bonus exercise here. All right, so let's do a set of jumping jacks, and then we're going to start back at the beginning. And if I can remember the second round through, I'm going to do a different exercise. It won't be jumping jacks. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab a drink. We're going to go through that one more time. All right, so we're going to start back with that walkout, curtsy lunge, and leg lift. All right, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Walk it in. Curtsy lunge. Now you can take that out to the side, or you can take that out to the front on the leg lift. Walk it in. Curtsy lunge. Keep that going. Last one here. Bring it into that curtsy lunge and leg lift. All right, rest. All right, so next up we have that supine get up. Now, you can do this with one weight, like I showed you in the first round, or you can do it with no weight. So those will be the modifications. So I'm going to keep going with one weight. Again, you can use 2 weights or no weights at all. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. Wrong way, our arm. All right, now I will show you with one weight. Bring that arm or those arms all the way overhead. Keep that going. Yeah, that one wasn't my best one. All right, let's do one more here. And rest. All right. Keep those feet moving. All right, we have that squat, knee, and cross. Switching to the lighter weights here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So squat, knee, and cross. So that same side that you raise your knee, same side you punch to. Keep that going. Here's 3, 2, last one, rest. All right, so we are finished with the weights. So I'm going to move them out of the way, but we still have 2 exercises to go. So we have that push-up, crab walk, and then we have that bonus exercise that I added in. All right, so get into push-up position. 3, 2, 1. So push up. Now, if you don't want to turn, you can take it back to down dog for 2 and then to a push-up. Otherwise, it's a push-up, turn, crab walk, and remember to alternate the side that you turn to. Keep that going. Two more. And rest. All right. So let's get ready for that bonus exercise. So we're going to step, side leg, step, side leg. Now, you can shuffle here. That's still keeping with low impact. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So shuffle, side leg, shuffle, side leg. Otherwise, it's a step. So step, leg, step, leg. Keep that going. Now again, you could always bring that to the front. You could always do a knee. I'm going to keep with that side leg. 2 more. Last one. And rest. All right. Keep those feet moving. Taking a deep breath. And exhale. Do it again. One more big breath in. And exhale. All right, let's grapevine here. Two more. Last one. All right, hold it center here. Take it out wide. And let's do a slow side lunge. And let's reach down. Reach, reach, reach. Slow it down here. 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it on this side. Let's extend that other arm up toward the ceiling, reaching around here for a twist. Now you can also have your forearm on your thigh. All right, bring it back to the center and hold, and take it to the other side. You can also straighten that leg rather than bend. You could straighten the leg, or you can have it bent with hands to the floor or forearm on the thigh. And bring it back to the center and hold it on that side. And back to the front. Knees are bent. We're going to take shoulder to opposite knee and switch. So take it and hold for 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Last time. 2, 1. Hold it center. Bend your knees. Roll it up. Hands come back to the thighs. We're going to come back to bent knees. We're going to inhale, lift the chin, stick that tailbone out, and exhale, round. Roll partially up, and inhale, lift, and exhale, round. And this time, roll it all the way up. Inhale, up, and exhale to one side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the other side. And back to the center. All right, let's twist here. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up, feet are in about hip width. Inhale up and exhale. Reach it back slightly. Big breath in, exhale forward, hold it at the bottom. Bend your knees, roll it up. We're going to take our feet out just a little bit wider. Inhale up and exhale forward. We're going to shift our weight over to one leg. Other side. And back to the center. Bend your knees, roll it up. Let's step back with one foot here. Big step back. We're going to sink into a lunge here. Press those hips forward. Straighten that leg and bend. Straighten and bend that back leg. And step it in. Other side. Big step back. Bend that leg. Press those hips forward. Straighten the leg and bend. Straighten and bend. This time we're going to hold it straight and step it in. Big breath in and exhale. And that is it for your cardio workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this workout just as much as I did. If you did, please let me know in the comments, and please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you the next time.